predictions video where we will be predicting match week 13 in the EFL Championship. Starting off with a Friday night between Wrexham and Coventry City. Wrexham played midweek against Cardiff. They got absolutely hammered. So, that's going to come into this game. Plus, they're extremely tired. There is no chance they're going to be able to get out of this without getting destroyed by Coventry City. And Coventry are Coventry. They beat Watford 3-1 and I predicted 4-1. I did think I predicted 3-1, but apparently I didn't. But oh well. But yeah, they just annihilated Watford. But Watford do look good. We'll get onto them when we get to them. So the first match Friday night. But I don't watch them. I might watch it. Oh no, actually no, it's Halloween. I won't watch it. Yeah, this is a Halloween match, so yeah, cool, spooky. Ooh. Woo! Right, so let's just get it out of the way with a 4-1 victory for Coventry City. Now we move on to the next match in the Sky Bet Championship, which is Leicester against Blackburn Rovers. I don't see Blackburn even trying to get this game. It's Leicester City. There's some pressure piling on Leicester City's manager, Marty Cifuentes, after back-to-back losses in the league, but I don't know why people are saying that there's pressure on him. To be fair, you've got a crap striker up top and an okay team. You got Fatau and Jordan James and Monga. Yeah, they're going to get you to the Premier League or maybe playoffs at this rate. But the manager's fine. He's doing quite well to it. He's adapting still to a bigger club and bigger expectations. So I'll go with a 2-1 Leicester. It's going to keep it close. I don't even... Yeah, sorry, I forgot to talk about Blackburn, but what is there to talk about? They somehow beat Southampton in a comeback win. Pretty sure it was quite late on, wasn't it? Yeah, 2-1. Scored in the 76th minute and 86th minute. Will Still's going to have some pressure on him, but we'll get to Southampton later in the video. So, yeah, 2-1 Leicester. Yeah, I think they'll be in the playoffs. Hang on, let me have a look. If they 3 points, we'll get them into the playoffs. Yeah, quite sure. No, actually, only a win will get them into sixth. With the rest of the predictions, I think they'll still be just outside. So we now move on to Norwich v Hull City. Hull sit in 8th, and Norwich sit 23rd in the relegation zone. And Hull's form is actually quite good, to be fair. And then you've got Norwich, who lost to Swansea. Up the Swans! So I do think that Liam Manning, well, he hasn't been sacked yet. Not even yet. I don't think he will be sacked. I do think he is the guy to get them back into the playoffs and start pushing back for the Premier League again with that club. Hull, way too confusing, but I think that this is the manager to get them into the playoffs. So yeah, that's a start. Yeah, Liam Manning, his team aren't playing very well. They didn't look very good against Swansea. I thought we could have scored 4 or 5 goals against Norwich at half time. We scored 1, and it was a banger from Vopotnik. He's doing really well. And who's there to save Norwich? Josh Sargent, who doesn't even work really well in this team. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-1 Norwich. Back-to-back 2-1. I think you can get where I was coming from with that match. So, yeah, 2-1 Norwich. Hull, good team. I would love to see them back in the Premier League, but I really want to see them with a different owner. So, yeah. Next up, we have West Brom v Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday did lose to Oxford. Their fans are showing up. When they scored that goal, I watched the highlights, and when they scored that goal, they went ballistic, and I didn't realise. Well, I only got into football. What season was that? I think it was 24-25. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. I didn't watch highlights. This YouTube channel didn't exist then. Now we're here. I watched the highlights and yeah, their fans are insane. They're no longer boycotting because Chancery is finally out. Even though they're sitting on 6 points, I think that they will be showing up for a lot of their games, showing their support, and trying maybe to get off minuses, but they're definitely going down to League One. So hopefully we'll see them with a good owner and see them in a few years' time. So yeah, so 2-0 West Brom. Sorry we haven't spoken much about West Brom. West Brom sitting 11th, back-to-back losses as well. They did okay. They did lose to Ipswich. They should have beaten them Ipswich, to be honest. Anyone should beat Ipswich at the moment. So yeah, yeah, 2-0. Like, no one really knows Ryan Mason's tactic at the moment. I think he does need to get it together and fix it with West Brom. But people have been saying that Sheffield Wednesday will get a goal. They're obviously capable of getting a goal. They've got a solid team looking back at it now. But yeah. Oh, I've just seen something. So the Chancery stand, their old manager, they're painting over the seats that spell out his name. So yeah, it's quite respectful from their standpoint. So yeah, we move on to the Blues against Blues. Portsmouth away to St Andrews in Birmingham. Birmingham City hold them. Chris Davis. You've heard me a lot in these videos now saying that he should get sacked. I do think he should get sacked. I don't know what manager who should replace him, but yeah. But let's talk about Portsmouth. Sitting 18th, back-to-back losses as well. Not looking too good. I'm just having a look at free agent managers. Just that would work. Oh my gosh, it's not coming up. My bad. You've got go for someone that could get you to the Premier League. Let's have a look. Right. You could go for. I would go for Sam. To be honest, Sam Allardyce would probably do a good job there right now. Do a good job at Birmingham right now. Who else do you have? Ruud van Nistelrooy. That might not be a bad decision. They're not going for anyone special. It might work with Russell Martin. I wouldn't really do that, Russell Martin. Try and get Brandon Rodgers. This is coming from Swansea fan. He left us after getting us promoted, but Liverpool were calling at that point. He's literally resigned from Celtic. Go for him. It is an opportunity for you to really get a good manager. Yeah. So, yeah. Portsmouth as well, doing... Right, yeah. Just don't have Chris Davis. He's not the manager for you to get to the Premier League. Yeah, I don't think they'll win. I think the pressure is going to start piling on Birmingham, as they lost the match, and it'll be back-to-back losses with a 1-0 victory to Portsmouth. So next up, we have Charlton v the Mighty Swans. I'm not feeling too keen on this one. We played midweek against Man City. We lost 3-1. But I did back us to win, and we played so good. Where did... I don't even know where that performance came from. I'm so disappointed, to be fair, how bad we've performed in the league after that match that we just had against Man City. We defended a lot of it, but personally, I think we can really, really get through any team in the Championship the way that we played against Man City. It was difficult. It was difficult against City. We'll go into the 92-1 down. Then we lost 3-1, but that's fine. Their quality was good. No, sorry, Man City's quality, it was good. No, not even good. It was insane. They're not doing too well at the moment, and just to beat Swansea just didn't feel very nice. But we're gonna have some tired faces, so I'm gonna go with a 0-0. Unfortunately, no goals for both teams, but Charlton will probably not get anything out of this, even though how good and intelligent they've been since coming up. They might have a back-to-back at this point. They sit 6th in the league. Beating... Oh, who did they play last week, actually? Unfortunately, they drew 1-1 with Hull. I think we will just get a 0-0. It seems like that. Swansea always keep it quite shallow. If we do win, it's got to be playing good. Swansea, if the Swans play good, we will manage to beat Charlton and beat anyone in the league. Our next home match is next Saturday against Ipswich, and we got a midweek match at Preston. Wake up. The Swans need to wake up, start playing better than we are now, and we will start to go up the leagues. And I do think that the way that we played against City, we should be making the playoffs. So 0-0 draw. So now we go on to the next one, which is Oxford United v Millwall. Gary Rowett's Oxford United's manager, Gary Rowett's former employers. Oxford. 2 wins in the last 6. Not that bad. I do think they'll stay up. They need to get a striker in January. I mention that in every video, but I'm not going to be mentioning that for a little bit now. Yeah, against Millwall, who have activated. We're coming back. We're going to the Premier League for the first time in their history. But I think it's going to be such a Millwall thing. Like, they beat Leicester, which was fair, and now it's going to be such a Millwall thing. I think everyone sees it that they'll lose to Oxford, and I've predicted they'll lose to Oxford 1-0. Oxford United will win 1-0. I think they will mess it up, but their defender, Kramer, I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, like Kramer. I'll go with Kramer or Crarrow or something like that. I swear he was at Exeter, but yeah, he's a very good player. He's like Maldini-esque. I haven't watched him yet, but apparently people are calling him the French Maldini. So next up we have QPR against Ipswich Town, at Loftus Road. I don't know how this one will go, because Ipswich are doing okay, and QPR are also doing okay. They're gunning for the playoffs, as usual, because they're always gunning after the playoffs. But they did lose their last match 1-0 to Derby. I think Derby is starting to work their magic and trying to get up the league again, because I'm pretty sure, I think I mentioned this now a few times, that I predicted them to finish close to the playoffs. And Ipswich, oh, their quality's too much. I've got to have to back them. It's 2-1 Ipswich at Loftus Road. This will get their first away win of the season for Ipswich. So yeah, as we move on to Sheffield United against the team that we just mentioned, Derby County. I have absolutely no idea how this will go. Sheffield United have won 3 in their last 6 games and lost the rest, and they're only sitting on 9 points, 1 point behind Blackburn Rovers. I would love to see, not disrespectful, I would just love to see another big team go down. Not as in like I did predict Stoke City, Preston North End, and obviously Sheffield Wednesday to go down. No, like from I don't know, like not really commentary. I do like commentary, like a Millwall falling apart in one season, going all the way down, or like a Leicester going back-to-back relegations, like Luton Town did. But I don't know. Will Sheffield United be that one? I don't know. They're too inconsistent. They still haven't got a draw yet this year. So, yeah. But I think I'll back the Rams with a 1-0 win. Watch Charlton Morris score late into the second half. So next up we got Preston North End away to St Mary's, Southampton. It's going to be a very intense match for Will Still. He's still employed, and this is where he will get a win. And I think this is where it'll all start going good. It's going to be a tight one. I think it's going to be a very good game to watch. It's going to be like one of the match of the days. A really good and fun game. I've gone with 3-2 Southampton. I'm not even going to bother about looking at their form and stuff like that. It just makes sense that it would be these two gunning for the playoffs, but I think Southampton will win this one and start to get back on track. So yeah. As we move on to the next match, which is Stoke City v Bristol City. Yeah, I think it's quite obvious who I'm going to back here. I do like Stoke. I do like myself some Stoke City, even though I backed them to get relegated last year. But anyway, ignore that. No, back them this year to get relegated. They're not. They're 5th. I wish. Oh, I'm just hoping that Stoke goes up. I would like to see Bristol up, but I wish they would. I want to go up with them, so it would be quite cool, as Cardiff will be in the same league next season as both of us. Yeah, 2 good teams. Bristol winning the last 3 games, and Stoke beating Portsmouth, which is quite a statement. Like, Portsmouth is a difficult place to go to. Fratton Park is loud, you know. I'm back Stoke 2-0. They're going to make the Bet365 Stadium an absolute fortress. It's not going to be fun to play there. And last year, when Swansea sacked Luke Williams, we lost 3-1 at Stoke. So, yeah, Stoke are random. They were. Now they're being a bit inconsistent now, but I think they will. I'm backing them to be a bit more consistent in wins, losses, and stuff like that. So yeah, 2-0. So we move on to the final match of today's video. Watford v Middlesbrough. Watford apparently didn't punish Coventry. And if you can't punish Coventry going up. I'm going to back Middlesbrough, but I heard that Watford can be good with Gracia as their manager. He is 14th. Losing to Coventry isn't bad at all. I give you credit for that. Only losing 3-1, and at the half time it's 3-0. It probably was going to be more, but Yeah, apparently they were taking their chances quite well. Um, oh, I'm going with a Middlesbrough win, 3-1 to Middlesbrough. It'll be back, like it will be a back-to-back loss for Watford, but this is where Watford, like they play Ipswich next on Tuesday and then play Bristol. They've got a difficult amount of games, but I do think that they might be able to beat Ipswich, Bristol, and Derby. Oh, and Preston even. They've got quite a few good games. So yeah, I'll go with a 3-1 to Middlesbrough. Yeah. So thank you for watching today's video, guys. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe your predictions. Comment your predictions down below in the comments. I would love to see what you think will happen in match day 13. Do you think that Sheffield United will win? Do you think Blackburn will win? Do you think Swansea will win? Do you think Swansea will win? Yeah. Do you think Charlton will get promoted? Tell me in the comments. I want some more comments, guys. So, peace out. Make sure that you like and subscribe.